everybody, Lawman Mike with www.lawmanguitars.com. Why was I trying to play Paint It Black? This is a really cool black guitar. This is a 1968 Teisco May Queen. Now, those of you who don't know about the May Queens, I didn't know about the May Queens. I had to educate myself on it. It was owned by a collector here in town, and he had it. He was so thrilled to have one. They only made this guitar 1 year. Teisco made it 1 year, 1968. In 1968, I didn't even know they made it. There just really wasn't a whole lot of them around. But anyway, they were so popular, people trying to find them, that they reissued them. I'm not even sure who had it, but they reissued it in 1999. This is not a reissue. This is the real deal. This is the one that came from 1968. It's a real Teisco May Queen. Now, I loved it because it is just all original. First of all, if it didn't have this pickguard that says May Queen Teisco on it, you would never want to have it because that identifies the guitar. It doesn't even have a Teisco on the headstock. That is the only place that you identify the guitar with. It's got the original pickups, it's got the original tailpiece, original bridge, original knobs, original headstock, original tuners, original frets, original case, which I'll show you here in a minute. It's got a 0 fret on it, an original nut. It is all original. Now, the only thing that we could find that was wrong with this guitar is, you can see right up in here, they put wings on these. I mean, the neck is made with the headstock on it, and they glue these wings on, and one of the wings probably got hit and it knocked off, and they had to re-glue it. So you can see where it had been repaired. It was a good repair. However, it's been repaired. That's the only thing I could point out on this thing. It's in gorgeous, gorgeous shape. The black is just still stunning. There's just a few little dings here and there on it. Was not played professionally, so there's no backrash on it. It's just a fabulous, fabulous guitar, and just a really great example of a Teisco May Queen. Now, the guitar is not heavy. It's hollow, as you can see. It only weighs 5.5 pounds. It has a 24 3/4 inch long scale neck, and the nut is 1 11/16 with a kind of a shallow, it's actually quite a shallow, boy, what would I call that? It's not even a C. It's almost like a shallow D on the neck profile. So it feels really fast. I mean, it just feels like a really fast neck. And, you know, all the frets are in great shape. It's just a great, great example. And it just sounds wonderful. I was just telling Brian, it's been playing so many Fenders and Gibsons, it's hard sometimes to go back to a Teisco. You know, they have their own sound. I mean, they're just, you know, they're very garage bandy. If you know what I'm talking about, they're a little more raw. They're just not nearly as refined, which I think is part of the reason why people liked them. It's like, you know, I think even the Ramones played a bunch of stuff like this because it's just very, very raw. The pickups are single coils, and they're just very raw pickups. You're just not going to be looking for a cool jazz sound out of a Teisco May Queen, okay? It's a rock and roll guitar, and it looks like a rock star guitar. I've been playing on the neck here. Let's go to the middle position. It's starting to pick up some of the back there in quite a way, in quite a good way. And you can hear that it's starting to growl a little bit. Very nice. Let's go all the way to the back. I've got everything wide open, by the way. All right. This is probably where you're going to be playing. This pickup sounds outstanding. Oh, it plays all the way up the neck. Wow, what a cool guitar. If you've been looking for a May Queen, it's going to be hard to find one that's as nice as this one. This guitar is really, really in great shape. How about I show you some of the stuff that's going on the back? Got the strap off, and it's just really gorgeous. I mean, it's just, there's some impressions from buttons and that here, but, nothing that's unusual. There's no backrash on it. It has still the Japan label on it. It says Model May Queen on it, and it has a number on there, 5007, looks like a 68 or 56. Anyway, there's a serial number on there, which I can't quite see what it is. There's not many serial numbers on Japanese guitars, so this is one of their special ones. But original tuners, and yeah, it's just in gorgeous, gorgeous shape. And the nice thing about this guitar, the collector had the original case. So check it out. I mean, if we didn't have the case, it wouldn't be nearly as interesting, but it's got the teardrop shape on it. It's a chipboard case, of course. That's what would have come with it. And we know it's the Japanese case because it's got this funky rubberish kind of stuff in here. But look at here, it's even got the accessory box. There's nothing special about the case except that it's the original case. You want to have the case with that guitar. So check it out. If you've been looking for an original Teisco May Queen, I've got one, and it's in beautiful shape. And you can only get it at www.lawmanguitars.com. But you know what? While you're here watching me on YouTube, why don't you hit subscribe? You can be part of our club. We got over 6,200 club members now watching Lawman every month. And you don't have to search for me. Every time I get new demos, you'll know about it as a subscriber. So hit that subscribe button. And once you go to www.lawmanguitars.com, we got a ton of new guitars in there. We've got a ton of amp covers. We picked up a whole bunch of vintage 60s and 70s amp covers that have been unearthed from an old music store. So if you're interested in amp covers, check out www.lawmanguitars.com. We've been listing them and selling them like crazy. So check them all out at www.lawmanguitars.com. Thanks a lot for watching my demos. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you.